actually recording now. Okay, my camera did this really weird thing where I would hit record and it didn't want to record. Anyways, what's up you guys? It's Z. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never watched a video of mine before, my name is Z, obviously. And we do here this dissection session where I take a song and I rip it to shreds because I love it so much. I dissect the song for you guys, let you know what I think about it. My favorites, what I think they could have done better. This week, it's actually going to be a little bit different, and I'm super excited. This week, the song actually has lyrics. Crickets. Actually, it's just a clock ticking, because no one's excited but me. So this week, the song actually has lyrics, and this is an even super special dissection session because it's going to be a hybrid. So there's going to be 2 songs, possibly 3, depending on how long I get to rambling. Y'all know I ramble, but we have made notes. And so, yeah, we're just going to get into the video. Obviously, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you'll be notified whenever all the crazy newness comes up. Although this isn't new. This is from like 2013. Anyways, hope you enjoy. So, today we're going to be talking about Axler. So kudos to whoever actually produced this album because the way it's all mixed, it's really, really good. And we're going to get into that. So I wanted to start off with Victim of the System. This is one of those songs that was like, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. It was either Victim of the System or Burn Alive, but I'm pretty sure it was Victim of the System. So this is a song where Jace had a drum track and he just went ham improvising. And they kind of like put stuff with it and it just come out with this awesome, amazing sound. The drums on this song are everything. And I know a lot of you guys, you're sick and tired of me hearing how the drums could have been different. The drums could have filled up space more. And this is what I'm talking about. His style of drumming on this song really fills in those spaces. Your ears are constantly being entertained by when there's a lull in the guitar or when it's just like a basic bitch guitar riff. You've got these drums really giving you something extra to hold on to that keep your interest until the chorus kicks in. And that's where I feel like a lot of bands nowadays are missing out, is their drums. Also their guitar tones. I'm going to talk about this in Cold. Let me make sure. Yeah. So basically filling in gaps. He's always amplifying the song. I said all that. Okay. Because y'all know I have my notes. I mean, we're an ADD bitch here. So on Cold, the opening of it perfectly like exemplifies. Is that a word? Is exemplifies a word? It perfectly exemplifies what I'm trying to say when I talk about how I want my guitars, or if you are going to have a solo that's super high, you know, in pitch and tone or whatever those words are. You're going to have this really finger tapping light solo and you're gonna have a rhythm guitar, so you should have something grungy bringing it out and backing it up, and the intro to Cold is what I'm talking about. The notes that these guys can do, well, this guy, because there's only one, but the notes that he can, okay, the body of the sound, the way it reverberates, you have an almost like an open note sound. A lot of times what could have happened with the Cold intro is that guitar could have waned. You wouldn't have got that beautiful open reverberation. You wouldn't have got that grungy, that grit. You wouldn't have had that had you not had this guitarist and whoever produced it and mixed it all coming together to bring this out so the audience can hear it. A lot of times this gets lost. Now, this was done on purposefully in the beginning of Blood, Money, and Lies, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about when I say it can kind of wane a little bit, just meaning that you don't get that beautiful openness, you don't get the reverberation, you don't get the vibrato, you don't get that deep pull. And a lot of times I feel like bands suffer because they're not able to put that with a solo. And I don't know what it is about this mix that I love so much. I guess because the guitars are really amped up and really brought up, and so it almost overpowers a bit on this song, but I like that because I love hearing the grungy deep guitars. So I'm okay with having the mix more be more friendly with the guitar for this song, because it is so cool. And the drums are just completely ace. They go along so well. They do follow the rhythm. You know, it starts out with like it's really like tapping, and then he gets into it, and the drums kind of follow the rhythm, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. You guys know that I've said it's totally okay for the drums to follow the rhythm. They're supposed to, but it's not always supposed to be like that. Do you know what I mean? That gets kind of old. It gets kind of boring for me. I want something to catch my attention. I want something to change. I want breakdowns. It's not enough anymore for me to just have a kick-ass song. You have to captivate my ears. And I might be a little high maintenance when it comes to my metal, but I'm just at that level, you guys. I've just graduated to that level where I want more. And this album gave me more. And it's still giving it to me, even though it was from 2013. So when I listen to an album and I'm just so frustrated with, like, it doesn't sound right. Like, it's not right. I'll go and turn this on and be like, in my happy spot, because this is the way it's supposed to sound. To me, this is the way it's supposed to sound. So, going back to Cold, like I said, the drums follow the rhythm, and that's totally fine. But when the bridge comes, it breaks up like it's supposed to, and you have a change up. I don't know what you would call it. I just call it a breakup. And so there is a change, and you know something is coming. There's an awesome breakdown, and oh my god, there's an epic breakdown in this song, and the drums really do a perfect job of filling up this space where I know a lot of bands, typically when there's a breakdown, your drums tend to be very simple. The grungy guitars tend to be the focus, but the breakdown in Cold is a perfect example of how a breakdown should sound at this level in metal. If you really want to just go there, your drums should be doing something along with your guitars. And you guys, I just love it. And okay, so before the breakdown, because I kind of jumped ahead, I really love how the guitars wind up. And the reason I say wind up is because it's almost like this creepy, like if you've ever watched a haunted movie, you know how right before the bad guy jumps out, or like the bad demon or whatever, it's like this strings like just being like killed. The guitars kind of sound like that, only obviously it's like a guitar doing that and not like a string quartet or whatever. But the guitars do this really cool like wind up effect before the breakdown, and then you're just hit with this like, oh, that was a really bad one. Let's not judge me on that. I'm just saying that's how it starts, and I'm just like, yes, I get so excited. And at the very end of the song, I don't know why I have a shit splitting grin every time I hear it, but at the end of the song, it's really repetitive, and it's like this really, like, how do I explain it? It's kind of like you're winding down, but the guitar has this moment where it reverbs for a second. And it's just like, I don't know why I like picking that out and why I like hearing it, but it's not just, it's like a note and then it'll reverb and then it just goes right back into it. And I don't know why I get so excited to hear that and to pick that out, but I really love how they do something different. And to me, to pick that up, it's like, I love those little extra things. I really wish they could have done like a full US tour instead of just like some European metal festivals, because like, I don't know if they would have done super good, because this is like a super thick, heavy grunge metal. And so almost like, I don't know how well it would have done over here in America, but they were like a smash at the European metal festivals, like a fucking smash. So like I said, I quickly just wanted to do this video. I wanted to do the hybrid. I know I'm pretty much just fangirling, but this was a really great kind of dissection session. That way I could kind of pick apart certain things, or really point out certain things. That way you guys can go back and be like, okay, this is what she's talking about. Or in the future, because hopefully you've watched all of this, in the future you can be like, oh, this is like a good reference point to where if I say something in the future about like grungier, beefier, or the drums, Axe Wound is a really good reference point. Bullet's a really good reference point, but even so, Axe Wound, because of Jace, now that the new Bullet album is going to be coming out in mid-May, I'm sure that's going to be my new reference point, and I am so excited to have Jace on board now, because when you put Matt and Jace together, like, just fucking magic happens. It's just goddamn magic, okay? Like, with the CK, okay? But, enough fangirling, enough fangirling. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my setup. I brought candlelight in because we are talking magic here. I mean, no, just kidding. I have really shitty lighting and I didn't feel like turning my computer on and having like fluorescent fake lights in my eyes the whole time. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you like the new lighting setup. If you did, let me know. And if you don't, I guess it's okay to let me know too. Anyways, peace you guys. Big love.